Welcome to Chat and Dish. I'm Casey Quaretti, and today it is Savoie, France for a tartiflette. Now, a tartiflette is a dish that was created in the 1980s by the cheese producers there in the Savoie area. And they wanted to promote their cheeses, so they came up with this magnificent dish that they called a tartiflette, actually named after the potatoes that they grow in the area. Normally on a tartiflette, you're going to have a reblochon in it, but that's not readily available here in the United States, so we're going to kick this dish over to make an American version of a tartiflette. Now, I think we're done with history. Let's get cooking. This tartiflette is as easy to make as the ingredients are quite simple. So we start off, we're going to have Munster cheese because it's a soft or a semi-soft cow's cheese, boiled potatoes, onion, butter, bacon, a little bit of sour cream or creme fraiche if you have it, and about a half a cup of wine. That's it. Let's get started. Start off by getting your frying pan on low to warm up, then mince one onion. Slice a half a pound of bacon into little thin strips, about a 1/4 inch wide. Bacon goes into a large sauté pan over medium heat. When your bacon is about halfway cooked, add your onions. When your bacon and onions are cooked through and your bacon is slightly browned but not crispy, go ahead and take them off the heat and just set them aside. Generously coat the inside of a baking dish with butter, or if you want, you can use a non-stick cooking spray, but you want to have definitely a good coating if you're using butter. You don't want your tartiflette to stick to your pan. Very simply, just slice your boiled potatoes into 1/4 inch slices. Now, this time of year, we have a lot of holidays happening, and I know I end up with a lot of leftovers. So this dish is a great foundation for using leftovers. You can actually use your leftover mashed potatoes or scallop potatoes. Use leftover turkey in the middle of this recipe, then add stuffing on the top, and call it a tartiflette for your family. They'll never know you're serving them leftovers. Line your baking dish with half of your sliced potatoes. When you've used half your potatoes, all you have to do is give them all a good press into the bottom of your baking dish. Half of our meat and onion mixture goes on, and remember, if you've got leftover ham or turkey, go ahead and use that in here. It's absolutely fabulous. Okay, second half of our sliced potatoes go on next. I said this is a really easy dish, and I meant it. Give your second half of the potatoes a nice push down with your hands. You do want them snuggled in there nice and tight. Spread about a 1/4 cup of sour cream or creme fraiche on top of your potatoes. This is sounding a little bit like a baked potato with all the trimmings, isn't it? Spread the remainder of your bacon and onions across your potatoes. Drizzle a half a cup of nice dry white wine all across the top of your tartiflette. Lay your cheese slices all across the top. Snuggle them in so that the entire top of your tartiflette is covered with your Munster cheese. Our tartiflette goes into a preheated 425-degree oven for about 20 minutes. You want the top, the cheese, to be all melted and the inside of your tartiflette nice and hot. Oh, look at this tartiflette, hot and bubbly right out of the oven. Make it your own by using your own imagination and ingredients. I hope this basic recipe for a tartiflette gives you inspiration to use those leftovers in your house and treat your family to your own special tartiflette. This is fabulous. I'm so excited to send you over to Flavor and Spice because you can learn how to make homemade oven-baked naan bread. How cool is that? I adore naan bread, and all you need for your oven is a pizza stone. How simple and fantastic. Don't miss out on your own homemade fresh naan bread over at Flavor and Spice. Okay, it's time to get our sweet treat on now over at Chocolate for Breakfast, because Sue is showing us how to make no-bake chocolate almond bars. How fabulous is that? And they taste as good as they look. So definitely get your sweet treat on over at Chocolate for Breakfast and check out the no-bake chocolate almond bars. As always, thank you for visiting. Until next time, I'm going to miss you. And here is to calling leftovers tartiflette from now on.